guys, this is Animation Nation, and welcome to my first video for this. What I'm going to be doing is a tutorial on how to use Adobe Flash CS6. This is all done for my personal project for school. If you're not sure what the personal project is, it's just a big task that is done between year 9 and year 10 that students have to complete, that goes towards their final grades. The task can be done on anything that interests them, and so I've chosen, of course, something to do with animation because I like animation. So please, when you're in the comments, please give any feedback, anything, and please do not post any inappropriate comments. Let's get started. CS6 is quite a bit different from any other ones. I've mainly been using CS4 from school, and I noticed it's quite a bit different from that. I'm going to start here with some templates. So you've got a couple here. The main ones I would probably focus on are animation and cinema files. They're pretty good. I've seen some of these pretty good. I really like scripted writing. I'll just show you that quickly. So they basically just use action scripts to make it look like it's raining. So I reckon that's a cool little trick. And where is it? So my sound files. There's some pretty good ones here. You know, if you're doing like lip syncing, that's pretty cool. Getting the spanner to talk, and this thing, man. This one's actually really good. So it actually shows how you can get someone to walk using the bone tool, which I'll go into in a later video. Then you also have here under the learn section, which is basically just when you click on it, it will take you to the Adobe website where it will talk just online tutorial sort of stuff. Bit boring if you don't want to read all that. So you see here your action script 3.0 and 2.0. The difference between that is 3.0 is mainly used for 3D work. So if you're creating really good high quality animations, you're going to be using 3.0 for the points. I'll get to that a little bit later. So this is the main lookout of 2.0. You see here you can just change your layout, so your animator changes the layouts and stuff, debug, designer, but most of the time classic is probably the easiest way. So over here you have properties, any other thing you click on. So if you go here, line tool, you know, you just change anything that's there. So it just talks about all the stuff you can change to it. Your library, where you can, when you make items, you can put them into your library so you can save them, and then you have motion presets as well. So I'm just going to go through some of these things. So this is the 3D rotation tool, which of course you need ActionScript 3.0 for. I'll be talking about that in the next video. We also got a pen tool. This can be quite useful if you're making something creative or wild. So you just have a simple line, where your next line you have a secondary line connecting to the middle. So you can make all kinds of crazy curly lines, which is fun. What else? We also have your deco tool, however you pronounce it. It's this tool right here. You can also use U to find it. Oh, there you go, U finds it. So you've got all these, basically just a drawing effect. So you can do all these different things in here, and of course that will be in the next video. So there's a vine fill, just click, it creates a wild sort of bar thing. Yeah, it's got a wild sort of wild sort of vine in your screen. You can create animations to that as well. Another thing you have is, as I said before, your bone tool, which I know, and which also goes to your blind tool. they will be used for making people walk and talk and all those sort of small things. Another thing is the spray brush tool. So you basically just, you can use it for anything really. It is kind of a untrustworthy tool, can be a bit annoying to use. You can change it random scale, you can change how big you want it, change 30, change, and see with random scaling, it's all different sizes sort of stuff. Another pretty cool thing is what I call shape cutting shapes. So I just have, if I have just a circle here, change this and get a rectangle and apply it right here. Move that. So you just cut out that part there, which can be quite useful. Oops. Now you can just create some interesting new shapes with that, I guess. Another thing is your layers, so this part here. Let's change this, let's change the colour. Alright, so you have into the second layer, copy that into there. So whatever layer is on top will always be the one in front. So if I move the circle, it'll be in front of the rectangle. If I move the rectangle, it'll be behind the circle. This is the other, and it'll be the same. Like I said, put the rectangle above, that'll always be on top of the circle. Alright, so alright, another really interesting item is the onion skinning. So I'll just grab a rectangle just for now, just for simplicity. I'll be going into this later as well, which probably this will be in a later video maybe. I'll probably be creating, I don't know, maybe 8 or so tutorials, maybe something like that. Just like go really in depth with this sort of stuff. So I can just change the stroke and get it thicker. And what you want to do is add a blank keyframe, and you've got these parts here. So there's onion skinning right here. So onion skin on there. So you've got proper one, and then here you have a faint outline. So it's really useful for cropping images. So if you have a really complicated image and you want to go over and change some parts of it, you just get to it, zoom in, and go over it. So now if I want to change that and make it thicker, go out, and so I'm just going to have here 5, and also have here 10 straight. So it can be useful for copying images but then changing them again. So I've used that quite a lot actually. It's actually a really useful little tool. What else can I say is, oh yes, of course, eyedropper tool. This can be really useful too. So if you're, say, using other Adobe products and you're trying to get the right colour from one image to another, you can go in there, use your eyedropper tool, and it will change your colour to suit it to where it needs to be. So, oops, stuck that one up. So if I turn it to black, eyedropper red, and change that to red, and so I can use the colour on something else. And I reckon that is just about it for this tutorial. If you think I've missed anything for these basics, please post a comment so I can upload that in the next video. Thank you for watching, and I will try and get the next tutorial out as soon as I can. Thanks.